Hey everyone, this is Jordan from Sleeklens.com, and in this video I'm going to show you the importance of using smart objects when doing a lot of advanced editing in Photoshop. So if you haven't seen the previous video I made about adding a tattoo to your subjects in Photoshop, that's where I showed you how to add this tattoo to this person right here. Go check that out before this video because that's going to kind of give you the background of why I made this video. And so smart objects are basically, in a nutshell, are layers in Photoshop where you can replace the image or replace the object in that image, and it will automatically apply all the same effects that it did when you first started doing the edit. And so what I mean by that is I have this tattoo right here, and I like it. I like the way it looks. I like the way it blends in. But I want to add a different tattoo. And normally, if you want to do that and get the same effect, you would have to do all of these steps again, adding the hue saturation layer, adding the curves layer, playing with the blending mode. But when you convert your layer to a smart object before doing any further editing, all you have to do is double click on the smart object layer, which you can tell by this little image right here on the layer thumbnail. All you got to do is double click on that and we'll open another layer. It'll open a separate document as I'm doing here. So I'm just clicking on that, and there is the tattoo that is placed on the subject. It's turned the way it should be, and it's the size the way it should be. And so I want to replace that, and the way to do that without having to do all the edits again is to use smart objects. So I have this tattoo right here. I want to replace it with this tattoo. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this tattoo and I'm going to drag it onto the layer that it opened. So I got this here, and again, it's a little bit big, so I'm just going to hit the Command or Control T button, and I'm just going to size that down to where it fits in this document size. I'm going to turn it a little bit to where it will allow me to place it in there. So there we go. And now all I'm going to do is turn off the underlying layer. So now I have my tattoo here, and now all I have to do is close out this separate document that it opened. It's going to ask if I want to save it. I'm going to click yes. But when you do this, you don't have to actually save it someplace on your computer. It's going to save it internally using that smart object. So I'm going to click save. And I'm going to go back to my guy here, and you can see that the tattoo is now replaced. And so it used to be the other skull. Now it's this skull, the kind of the pirate skull here. And all the layer styles are still applied to that. So the hue saturation layer is still there, the curves layer is still there, even the Gaussian blur that I applied directly to that layer is still there. And that's the importance of smart objects. So now if I want to change it back for some reason, I just click on that smart object, toggle off that particular skull, put that one back on there, close out this document, click save, and it's back to normal the way it was. And you can put as many as you want under that smart object, many different layers that you want under that smart object to automatically apply that image to your photos. And it's a really great way to do that. So if you're doing any advanced editing which requires a bunch of different layer styles, using a smart object is probably the best way to achieve a whole bunch of fast editing without having to do everything over and over and over again. So hope you enjoyed that quick little tip on using smart objects in Photoshop. This has been Jordan from Sleeklens.com, and I'll see you in the next video.